Hi guys, welcome back to another video in my channel. For today's video, I think you already got the idea of what we're doing, but I let ChatGPT pick 10 numbers through 1 and 200, and those are going to be the amount of pages that I read for every day of this week, Monday through Friday. I feel like I did a good job there explaining. Hopefully I did. If not, you'll get the idea throughout the video. I currently picked up Quicksilver by Callie Hart, so this is going to be the first, maybe only, book that we're going to be reading for this video. So let's go ahead and pick out how many pages we're going to be reading today. I'm nervous. I love challenges like this. Okay. Okay, that's a good amount. 82. I feel like that's a good amount. So without any further ado, let's get to reading. It'll be kind of like a reading vlog throughout the video as well for the books that I'm going to be reading, which I think is only going to be this one, but you know, we'll see. And hopefully you guys like this concept, this idea. Maybe it's fun. Yeah, let's get to reading now. I don't know if you guys can tell or not, but it is later on in the day. It is now 7:30 and I actually finished off pretty easily today. I finished at like 3, maybe 4. I'll say 4 p.m. I did read a couple pages over, and I do remember that at the beginning of the video I didn't really explain if I had already started or not this book, and I did. I had read 10 pages of this book, so I had to read 82, which brought us down to page 92. However, that was in the middle of a chapter, so then I just finished the chapter, which ended in page 106. So that is where I am at now. So far, very much enjoying this book. I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about it with you guys. This is a book about Ceres, and it starts off with her robbing a guard. So this book starts off with our main female character. She is being detained by the guards in this world, and she is very much a powerful female lead from what I've gathered so far. She quite literally robs him as he's trying to detain her. She runs away back to the third. So let me get into that a little bit more. There's different, like, kind of like in the Hunger Games, there are like different areas where everybody lives. So I'm guessing there's like, I think there's the second, third, and probably first, although they haven't really mentioned that yet. And so she lives in the third, which is the one where pretty much they send people to die. Like, people get sick there, they die. The riches of the country believe that people that live in the third area, like, they believe that they are just like, everyone's sick there and everyone's dying, which is not true. Ceres is proof of that. As soon as she arrives on the third, like, she managed to escape the guards, which is already very much shocking. Also, people typically cannot go from the third to the second, which is where she was, because it's like really hard. But she managed it because she can do it all, I guess. And she stole this thing from the guard, a gauntlet. The thing is, like, you literally, obviously you can't steal stuff from the guards. It's like metal, very much pricey stuff that they're carrying. With that being said, she escapes, and then she's back in her town on the third. She is there, she finds her brother, what's his name? Garrison or Garrick or something like that, I can't remember. He is 3 years younger, I think, and he kind of gets into trouble a little bit. He's kind of like very much slow still, like he doesn't really do things the way that he's supposed to, and so he apparently money to go get water, because in the third they literally only received 6 ounces of water per person per day. He was trying to get some water, and something went wrong. He lost his money, and they stole like something that he had, like a piece of clothing. I can't remember what it was now. Obviously Saris is gonna go and meet up with the guy that stole it from him because she actually knows him. His name's Carrion. She's like, please give me this. My brother, like, we had a thing that apparently Carrion and Saris had made a little deal where Carrion wouldn't bother her brother anymore as long as she would do something else. I can't remember what it was. Yeah, they end up having a conversation there. What we get from that is that they were like kind of like lovers, but not really. They hooked up once, I think. Seems really smart from the conversation. They have good banter, I would say. Like, I originally thought that the romance was between them, actually. And it might be. Is this a series? I hope it is, low-key. I mean, I haven't really read a lot, but I low-key hope it is. When she went to go talk to Carrion, she gave her bag, which contained the gauntlet, or I can't say that word, I'm sorry, to her brother, and told them, stay outside, wait for me, I'll be there in 10 minutes. As soon as she's done talking to Carrion, she goes outside. Brother's not there. Why? Because he just does everything wrong. Miss Girl has to literally run around town to look for her brother, and she finds him because he is cornered by like 30 guards. And she's like, oh my gosh, my brother's gonna die. It's gonna be my fault. I was the one that stole that. I don't know what to do. I'm not really gonna get into how it all played out, but she ended up killing 2 guards and fighting another one. And the captain of like that little group is like, okay, because she told him, by the way, she told them that she's like, I was the one that stole this, like he has nothing to do with it. I asked him to watch my back. Since that happened, she gets taken to the palace, or like the queen's quarters. Queen Maedra is the name of the queen, and she finds her. She's been a queen for like centuries is what I gathered in here, but she appears very much young, so there's obviously something going on in that realm. They have a little conversation, and the queen is like, kill her, like make it loud, like make her scream, like kill her. Jen's trying to kill her when she feels this kind of like power override her, and that's all I'm gonna say. Obviously she didn't die because otherwise the book would be over, but this power overrides her. And then Death, he appears as Death, but I don't think he is actually Death. What's his name? Kingfisher appears, which I'm supposing is this guy right here. So yeah, that's not where I'm at, but I feel like that's as much as I'm gonna share about this book. We did complete the amount of pages for today. I'm super excited and nervous to know the amount of pages that I have to read tomorrow, but that is an issue for tomorrow, so I'll see you guys then. Okay, that's the time right now, and that's loud. I'm already in bed, literally just fully got ready to go to sleep. I've been editing up until now. Why not read a little bit? I feel like I want to keep reading. Ever since I stopped reading, I have not been able to stop thinking about going back to this book, and I've only just started it, so I'm very excited. I don't think I mentioned it yet, but this book is also on Kindle Unlimited, so I think that is where I'm going to be reading it next, just because I want to be comfy in bed. But since it is already the next day, I thought, why not just go ahead and get our pick for the day. So let's see how much we get. Which did you want to pick? Mochi is literally in here. Let me just grab the top one. Nervous. I don't know why I'm feeling so nervous. Okay. Can you guys see? It's 59. I'm gonna be so honest, I have no recollections of what I recorded or did not record yesterday. Let me just update you. I read my pages except for 2 because it was the beginning of another chapter and it was pretty late at night. It was like 2 a.m. because I was at a friend's house late and I just didn't feel like arriving home and picking up the book for 2 pages, knowing that I would have to reread them this morning because I just wouldn't remember anything. But I'm still gonna count it as a win because I could have read them, I just didn't feel like it. Maybe I shouldn't count it as a win, but you know what, it's my video, I decide. But let's pick out the pages for today. Today is Wednesday, and let me just tell you, so far this book is very entertaining. I find myself thinking a lot about it and being like, I want to sit down and read for a while. Like, I I don't know. Something about it is calling to me so far. Here we have our little jar, and let's see how much we get to read today. Today I don't have any runs. I will be going to volleyball, I think. Depends if everybody else is going. And also I'm going to Starbucks right now, read and do some schoolwork like that. So let's just, gosh. I feel like I want to mix it up. I was looking at it and I was like, was there a 90 something? It's 196. This is the most that there has been. Let me do my math and see where that gets me. Again, it's literally on the second page of another chapter, but whatever, we'll mark it down here. Oh my gosh. No. This is a lot. This is too much. And I have to spend a lot of time reading my book. It'll get me like halfway. Hopefully we get some romance by then, because obviously we haven't gotten any yet. Prep my bag now and I'm gonna go to a Starbucks. Honestly, I just feel like that could be the vibe. I promised myself that I would never show up here again after I did my nighttime routine, but I literally did not record pretty much anything all day long, so I'm back. Let me update you firstly on where I'm at so far. I actually ended up reading a little bit on my Kindle, so I have no idea where I'm at on the actual book. Let's find out. Okay, so I still have 110 pages to go. It is now 10:54, so it's like 11 p.m. I think I have a good 1.5 hours of reading in me. And if so, we'll see how much closer that brings us to our goal of the day, which is to reach page 360. The goal itself is to actually read for 196 pages. So let's see. It's update time. I have finally finished the amount of pages that I was supposed to read yesterday. It is now 12:45. I did read today. I read 60 pages today and the other ones yesterday. So I did kind of fail yesterday, but I decided to not pick out the next amount of pages until I had read the one prior. And it actually came in perfect timing, because in like 3 hours or 4 I'm about to go on my run, which is perfect because I listen to my audiobooks on there, and it's just gonna be great because we're gonna get a lot of reading done. Without any further ado, let's see how much I'm supposed to read today. What day is it? I think it's Thursday. Oh my gosh, tomorrow's our last day. It's kind of shocking. Oh, there's one literally in here. Oh my gosh, it looks big. Can you see? It's 178 pages. This is actually not okay. Let me see where that is on the book, because this feels like a lot. Oh my gosh. This would be kind of good, because then tomorrow I would have to like finish the book pretty much, right? I'm gonna be able to do it though. I guess we'll see. I'm hoping to get at least 30 pages done while I'm running, and then I'll just come home and read, I guess. Okay, I kind of want to talk a little bit about the book first before I even check where I'm at, because I have not checked yet. I think that I still will have something to read, and I will read it right now before I actually go to sleep. But as you can tell, I'm already ready for bed. You know you're ready for bed when your skin looks this oily. That's all I have to say about that. I feel like the whole book is a big, like, obviously after you understand a little bit about the world and then a little bit about like the main character from the start, I feel like after you get that introductory period, it sort of just goes off into this mission that we are trying to accomplish throughout the entire book. From that moment on, I think it's just going to be that until the end. So it's like one big mission up of a lot of different things. A lot of different little missions start to add up by the middle of the book, because you know, you get to know characters more profoundly and you want to help them out as well with like other things and stuff like that. The book is very much a big mission where everyone's trying to help everyone out. They're trying to get this this land out of war. They're trying to be righteous, and it's hard right now. The romance so far is really good. I will say at times I feel like the fantasy is not the best, like it's not my favorite, but when the romance comes, all is well. That's what I'm feeling. The romance is giving very good, and I think maybe not the exact chapter I just finished, but the one before was giving like emotionally, like it was very emotional. It was just very deep, and you get to know that this character that seems so nonchalant and like they don't really care from the start, they actually have been caring the entire time, and it gives you more of like a profound care for this character. But let me check what chapter I'm on, because I've been reading on my Kindle and I have a specific page that I have to read in order to succeed today's challenge. So far I'm on chapter 37. Let's see where that is at and see how much left I have to read, and then I'm gonna read before I actually go to bed. It's already 11:48. My birthday's in 12 minutes and I have to read for, oh my gosh, wait, I'm so happy, 34 pages. Okay, so that's like, wait, how many chapters is that? Oh, it's 2 chapters. I am officially 21. I did finish my pages yesterday, which I'm still shocked about, because there was a certain period of time where I did a little TikTok break, and I did spend like 10 minutes on TikTok, and then I was like, oh, I'm just gonna go to bed. But then I was like, no, you are going to read this. And I did. Oh, I haven't even moved my page yet. Okay, so I read up till chapter 40. That makes it page 541. And now let's pick out and see how many pages I have to read today. Today is the last day of this challenge. I'm very excited. I don't think I'll have much time. Also, something that I've noticed while recording this video is I do most of my reading at nighttime, or like late afternoon / nighttime. Always see me reading in bed or in the couch, and not really like more throughout the day, which is something that I definitely want to include more in my daily routine, but sometimes it does get hard. I kind of wish for not too many pages today, because we are literally gonna leave the house right now and probably only going to make it after lunch, and then probably stay here for the afternoon but go back out for dinner. So I'll just pick the top one. I feel like I've been doing this for a majority of the video. Oh, thank God. I got 37 pages. This is not bad, guys. I can do this. I probably will finish this book today though, so I can start my 21st year off with a bang, but that is how much I actually have to read though. My dad's talking on the phone, so I'll see you guys later. Okay guys, so I have now officially finished my pages and more than, because I actually ended up finishing the book. So I would say that this was actually a fun challenge to do. I don't think I actually failed, because the one day where I still had some pages to go through, I read them the next day by the morning, so I think it still counted as like reading them within the 24 hours. If we're based on specificalities, I did succeed, I think. It was such a fun challenge. I'll definitely keep it in mind to do in the future if you guys enjoyed this video. We did only read one book, and it was Quicksilver by Callie Hart, so I will be giving you guys my rating. I ended up rating this a 4.25 stars. I loved the ending, and there was a point in this book, maybe throughout the middle of it all, where I was like, do I even want to continue reading this series? Do I want to keep like do I want to keep reading the next one is what I was wondering. And I think I really do, mainly due to the ending of this book. We were introduced to so many characters that I grew to love while reading it, so many others that I honestly just want dead, and so many adventures that went on in this book, and I actually really enjoyed it. So I do recommend 4.25. The romance was good. The spicy scenes were a little bit too spicy to literally had to like skip some parts because it felt like too much for me. Other than that, very good. I'm about to head out and go for dinner with my parents for my birthday, so I'm about to have some sushi, but I wanted to come on here first, end the video, and thank you guys so much for watching this. If you did like it and if you enjoyed your time here, please subscribe down below, like this video, let me know in the comments if there's any other challenge that you want me to do, and I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye!